everyone. Thank you for listening to UNED podcast. For more information about our events, please visit us at facebook.com/uneds or at uneds.org. Today our topic is about HIV in relation with social issues. Our guest Ali is going to discuss this subject. So hello Ali.
Hello, and thank you for your invitation.
Ali, could you please tell us your point of view about social factors related to HIV?
HIV, or human immunodeficiency virus, evokes different feelings for different people. It reminds us of the reality of sex, infidelity, love, death, and morality. HIV changed many people's life. It changed the way people interact with you, people look at you. It also could affect the relationships. The poorest countries in Africa are more concerned about the disease. There is no prevention, no access to medication, or availability of testing. By 2010, 34 million people were living with HIV and 1.8 deaths were estimated. Among 34 million people, 10% were children. The disease is causing too much problems, affecting social relations and individuals' life. On this podcast, I'll try to discuss the factors of HIV in order to limit the social disasters caused by the problem. We are also going to develop a research considering the four major factors that may cause expansion of HIV: poverty, education, economy, and religion. We are going to present multiple and different topics and opinions that will help us to draw a conclusion about the subject. So let's see if poverty is related to HIV expansion. So first of all, one group of opinion that I found confirmed that the main factor influencing the expansion of HIV or AIDS in the world is poverty. In a written article by ILO in collaboration with UNAIDS, both organizations stated that there is a strong, significant, and cross-country association between poverty and the expansion of HIV. Indeed, the higher the level of poverty, the lower the head count ratio. It means the proportion of population living under $1 per day. In another article posted by International Food Policy Research Institute, the authors demonstrate the interaction between HIV and wages. Indeed, they conclude that there is a possible falling of wages for unskilled labor. Furthermore, they explain the HIV and how it is related to a 5% fall in wages. In a video posted in TED Talks, Hans Rosling also showed and explained interaction between poverty and HIV. He explained that in low-income countries, HIV rates increased during the 1980s, but rates are falling rapidly because of the high death rates caused by the disease. In medium and high-income countries, the rates are going down slowly because people could live with HIV. Hans also clarified that poverty affects HIV is not applicable to all countries. Some other factors such as culture, war, or even regions within one country could interact with the problem. Finally, the association between poverty and HIV can also be found within the United States. An article posted by Los Angeles Times shows that in the United States, where African Americans are 5.5 times as likely as whites to live in poverty and Latinos as 4 times as likely to do so, the finding could account for many of the ethnic and racial disparities in human immunodeficiency infection. A study presented in the same article shows that the percentage of Afro-Americans affected by the disease is 4.5%, Latinos 2.5%, and white people is 1.7%. Another group of opinions that I found too are people who think that education is the main factor of HIV expansion. In an article written by Kamal DC to UNESCO, he shows the positive relationship between literacy rates and HIV expansion. Indeed, this relation is only applicable in a national level, not in an individual level. Kamal stated that more literate countries have high rates of HIV infection. Hans Rosling, in his website www.gapminder.org, uses data collected from UNAIDS and the World Bank to show the positive correlation between primary school completion and HIV expansion. Indeed, we can see that the countries with low rates of primary school completion, such as Zambia or Zimbabwe, have high rates of HIV. This could be explained by the basic prevention education taught in primary school. In another article written by Debbie for the UNICEF, she explained the reciprocal effect of HIV and education. In other words, she shows that HIV decreases the supply, demand, management, and quality of education. The last article that I will present is a review of 83 studies about sexual behavior change after prevention programs. The author concluded that 2/3 of participants have a better sexual behavior in addition to an increase in condom use and prevention. The last group of opinions thinks that HIV expansion is more related to the religion beliefs. Believing in a religion includes behaving in a certain way and respecting a code. Some religion beliefs, such as polygamy or the prohibition of using a condom or anything like this, could lead to an increase in the rate of HIV. Another source based on a survey shows results that reveal differences in risk behavior, perceived risk, and HIV status according to several measures of religiosity for both women and men. Regular attendance, for example, to a religious services is associated with reduced likelihood of testing positive for HIV for married men in a sample.
Thank you for clarifying this, Mr. Ali, and I hope to see you in the next episode.
Thank you very much.